Hello, my name is Scott for SB Gaming and welcome back to Motorsport Manager. We are here with SB Racing on race day for the Munich, I think it's the Munich GP. We have a sponsor objective of 16th or above in order to get a bonus of $75,000 on the race weekend. Most likely we are not going to be able to achieve the 9th place or better for quite some time. Maybe once we have a better car and maybe once we hire Falco and Clark to drive for us, then maybe we will be able to get a better sponsor objective. But $75,000 for 16th or above is pretty decent and not too shabby, all things considered. Anyway, we have some knowledge. We got level 2. This is, wow, yeah. With the X driver trait giving you extra feedback rating, you are almost guaranteed to get level 3 feedback or knowledge. So we're just going to take those since those are the only things that we actually have. Car setup, we love it, 98% optimum balance. We found almost the sweet spot. So these are the settings: 18% on the front wing, 27.5 on the rear wing, 44% gear ratios, 69% suspension stiffness, 19.2 psi tire pressure, and tire camber of -2. And what did Anthony, or yeah, Faith Anthony car? So we couldn't find the speed balance for excellent. Oh no, we actually had it. Oh wow. So it looks like just a smidge. We were just off of the top speed. So if we had slightly more top speed, but compared to where we were at, I'm actually not too concerned. 99%. Really? Alright about that. So, what I am going to do, car setup, yep. Driver strategy, we are going to go on the attack, overtake, and let's start the race. And on the grid, we have William Evans of Predator and Eastwood Motorsport on 1st and 2nd. Predator and Octane Racing 3rd and 4th. SB Racing 5th and 6th. Octane Racing Silva 7th and 8th. Archer and Dragon Race 9th and 10th. Garuda, Eastwood, Archer BMR, Dragon Race. China, Silva, Vexala, Firebird, Vexala, Garuda Racing, and Firebird. Yeah, Vexala, Firebird, and Garuda are some of the top teams. Silva, yeah, Eastwood. Well, Eastwood seems to be more of a middle pack. And we're off. So now, this time, I'm going to make sure to kick them both off of the attack profile. And we're going to just rotate our view, since I do like to have it pointing up. And 8th place and 7th place, that is unfortunate. Gomez is in 6th place now. Come on, get past him. Get past him. Who's in? Mark Evans, alright. Is it Mark Evans? Or William Evans? That doesn't really matter. Gomez in 7th. Anthony has dropped back to 10th. That is to be expected. Gomez has a better engine, so he's going to be a little bit more competitive. Oh, hanging on, but doesn't get past Mello. Anthony's down in 12th. That's to be expected. You shouldn't be surprised about that. She's going to be now... Oh, she's now up to 11th place. There she goes, 11th place. Gomes is in 7th. Coming around, he doesn't cut in front of Mello. Come on. There goes Anthony. Oh, Anthony's fighting for 9th. Gomes. Let's pull Anthony back to... Actually, we'll keep her on high and neutral. Oh! Oh, wow. Who was that? Who was that? Sabado? No, not Sabado. No, it's Arbeleoa. Arbeleoa of... Was that Silva Racing? Has crashed. Nice. Alright about that. So, no overtaking in Sector 3. There is no safety car. So, high and neutral. We're on lap 2. Anthony's back down to 10th. Gomes is in 8th. And Sabado is coming up behind. Hold them off. How is everyone running engine-wise? So a lot are on a neutral medium. Some are pushing on the engine. Some are on attack. One thing I want to do is I want to go into the pits about lap 11 or 12, most likely. Actually, 11 and 22, that would leave 7 laps. Yeah. If I can stay out for at least until lap 11, then that would be good. We're on lap, whatever lap we're on right now, lap 3. We have 2 laps done. 9 more laps, ideally. Bring one of the drivers in first, the other driver in next. Oh, Gomes has dropped to 9th. We're running 9th and 10th, although Faith Anthony, to be expected, drops to 11th. And Gomes is in 10th. Wow. Ja, okay, that's to be expected. Ja has a better car. Let's put Anthony on medium engine. What we're going to probably do is pit Gomes first. Keep Anthony out 1 extra lap so that they don't have to bottleneck. You don't want to bring your drivers in at the same time, especially with these rules, since one driver will have to wait for the other driver's pit to finish. Gomes is in 10th. We have no one has entered the pit, but it's only lap 4. We have 69% on Gomez's tires. Faith Anthony's down to 67%. Everyone else has about the same amount of tire wear, although over half of them, 11 of the 20 cars are running mediums for the durability. Gomes, go on a push. They're on lap 5, down to 60% tire. Let's drop it back to medium or neutral driving style. If we can kind of hold the position we're holding right now, that would be good. We can always find a later time opportunities to pass. Although the last thing we want to do is, yeah, get past. Oh, and Gomez is going for it. There, we're on the inside of this coming corner, and is we? No, we don't. What are they running for? Sabado's running medium and neutral. Gomez on the outside, and oh, that sucks. Rear wing has been destroyed. We are going to have to fix it. That's unfortunate. Part condition. Yeah, fix the part. Do we take the opportunity to do a pit? We are going to have to come in again. You know what? We've lost so much time, we might as well. And let's follow up with Faith Anthony. We might as well do the tires and fuel. And interesting. Can I? Yep, I can jump over. Oh wow. He's still in the pit. Alright about that. Well, we're going to set you back to medium. You're now on a completely different race strategy now. Wow, Sabado is still in the pits. Wow! Alright, we're in 12th place with Anthony. Gomez, in your own time, if you can get ahead of, you can make up some ground, do it. Yep, anything could happen. There's a few times there. Gomes was very close to, actually when Arbeleoa crashed, Gomez, it looked like his car was going to potentially crash as well. And so we got lucky there, but we hit our wings. But it looks like Arbeleoa or Sabado had the worst damage. Go on, Anthony. Oh, don't let him pass. Come on, get around, get around. Let's put them on attack and overtake. Come on, you can do it. Ah. Oh, looked like she was doing it. And what happened there? Come on. Oh, you don't have the proper racing line. Oh, can you, yes! There we go. Passes for 12th. And let's, medium and push. Tires are at 33%. We're going to want to think about coming in soon. Tang is in the pits. Let's put you on neutral. And Anthony is in 11th. Oh, in 9th because of a number of people going into the pits. And looks like Gomez is catching up. That is nice. Let's jump over to Gomez. And Gomez jumps up into 15th. Of course, he's going to have to pit in about 9 laps, but you know that should be more than enough. Anthony has 27% left to her tires. She can go until about 15% on the tires, so that is fine. Let's see. We are going to go on overtake. Not right now. Yeah, let's go on overtake. How's the parts? The parts are looking fine. And then what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to send her into the pits next. Yep. Let's see. So we got 9, 10, 11 people have not pitted. Anthony, you are going to, need to go into the pits. Tires 10 to 12 laps. Yeah, that's about right. I'm gonna fill up. Part condition, parts are fine. Pit strategy, hopefully things work out for us. Burn that fuel. And Gomez is in 14th, challenging for 13th. Go to push and high. Anthony's in 8th. Oh, she lost 8th. Attack. Going into the pits anyway. And we'll just drop you to medium and neutral. Jump back over to Gomez. Gomez is coming around. He's caught up with his teammate. He's at 63% tires. When did he go into the pits? Is this where he had to? Tire history. Yep. He went 5 laps, so he's run 5 laps already. He has 7 laps of fuel. Although I'm running 1.1 laps of fuel on high. Let's put him down to neutral and medium. And who's in 14th? Marquetta, who's 1 point ahead of us. Octane Racing. Oh, nice! Gomez blocks Marquetta. And stays out in front. Anthony is 15th. And nice. Gomez holds Marquetta back. Oh, yeah. Block him. There we go. Don't let him inside. You need better cornering. There we go. Anthony hits Gomez hits the accelerator. Stays out in front. Do you know how intense this is? If I was running on 3 speed, this, you know, you just not be paying attention to what's going on with the drivers, and Luigi is trying to pass. Nice. Gomez has the racing line. Marquetta can't find an opening. And Gomez opens up. It's around the corner. What is he running on? Marquetta is running on a conserve profile with medium engine mode. Conserve and medium, yep. So, yeah, he's not even trying. Andre Gomez jumps up to 10th. Everyone, it looks like, has pitted at least once. Chu has had 2 pit stops. He's way behind. Who was my the buddy that bumped me? Sabado? Wow, he's way behind. He's also running on mediums, which means, of course, that his tires are going to die, or his tires are less performance on the tires. Gomez in 10th, staying ahead of Luigi. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to go with a 3-stop pit stop for Gomez, but oh, Faith Anthony has overtaken Jean-Francois Beauchamp for 14th. Yeah, that's not going to last very long. And Gomez staying ahead of Marquetta. And Veninen is coming up behind. 16 laps remaining. We have 4.7 laps of fuel with Gomez. I might be able to do only one more stop. Depending on how long I can... Oh. Marquetta has... looks like damage. Did he clip? Oh. They must have clipped each other. Nice. That should definitely give Anthony the opportunity to... Merga Vaninen has been given a drive-through penalty for causing collision. Oh, that'll be even worse. Because they have to come in to fix it, and then they have to go back out and around, and then come back in and drive through the pit lane at the slower speed as a result. Nice. Oh. Anthony Gomez, or not Anthony Gomez. Faith Anthony is fighting Beauchamp. Whatever you do, don't get in a freaking collision. Gomez is in 10th. Beauchamp, you know, we're not going to be able to compete with Gruder Racing, and Beauchamp is retiring pretty much at the end of the season. So, yeah. About that. I'm on lap 14. I have 3 laps of fuel, almost 4 laps of fuel. You know what? We're going to go on low. Who is in 11th? El Sadat. Let's try to conserve our fuel. If I can go for a 2-stop, that would be sweet. Conserve those tires, conserve the fuel. Faith Anthony's in 13th, she's coming up behind. 11th and 12th, we got Beauchamp and El Sadat. What are they running profile-wise? El Sadat is same as me, although he's running medium engine mode. Beauchamp is pushing the engine. What are the conditions of our car? His is good. Hers is good. We haven't really pushed the car as much. We can drop down to about 15% tire life. So we have a little bit of extra laps that we can handle. I might put Gomes on mediums. Just allow the tires to last. Let's put her on high engine mode. And Gomes is still out in front of Beauchamp and Sabado, which is nice, although Beauchamp has a high-speed straight to try to power around. Although Gomes is staying in the lead, at least with this. The nice thing about these lots of corners is that as long as your driver stays on the proper driving line, your opponents have a hard time finding an opportunity to pass. It's when they go down on the straights, especially with Grid Racing's car, the power that they have. Yep. Cut in. Yes! Gomes is in 9th. Yes, I know. I'm going to keep you out for at least another lap. And no, he loses it there. Who is behind him? Gomes. Sabado is running on. Alright. Yeah, Beauchamp was... Oh, wow. Alright, we're on lap 17. I don't think I'm going to make another trip around the track. 12 to 14 laps. 12 laps remaining. Oh yeah. Fuel options. And we'll have enough fuel. Nice. Oh. Alright about that. Alright, Gomes. Attack and overtake. Put him on medium. This is in 12th. Refueling. And tires. There we go. Good pit stop. Staying in 13th. 14th is ways behind. Anthony is in 11th. Things are going quite well for us. Better than expected. This track is definitely favoring us. We are trying to catch Sabado. And Santa Ana is in front of Gomes. She is on 40% tires. 4 laps of fuel remaining. We're going to keep her on that just to burn the fuel. We're going to jump back over to Gomes. Wait a minute. Tang must have just come out of the pits. Yes, he did. Nope. Oh, Santana. Wow. She pulled out ahead. Although I'm going to jump back to Anthony because we have a battle here. For 10th. Although we are on the soft tire, so we have the performance advantage. We have the performance boost. We have 3.5 laps of fuel left with Anthony. %32% on the tires. And okay. Apparently we overtook. We were always ahead of Baotang. All right, don't let him pass. Don't let him pass. You're holding ninth. You're doing good. You're doing better than I expected. Of course, I didn't have many expectations to begin with Anthony. 2.5 laps of fuel. You know what? I'm going to put her on overtake engine mode. We're going to burn the fuel. We're going to go at least one more lap. When you're on the overtake engine mode, or whatever it is, yeah, overtake, you use about 1.3 laps of fuel per lap. So, yeah, we'll be good. What we want is, oh, she sets her best, or personal best of 142. Wow. We are going to jump on softs. We are going to fuel up, and that is enough to take us to the end of the race. Let's put 2 additional laps of fuel just to be able to burn extra fuel. Parts are looking good. Pit strategy, we're going to keep it as is. That's 13 seconds. Let's go to push. Although we don't really want to get drop down to less than 15%. We'll pull back on the tires of the driving style. Because yeah, once softs hit 15%, they hit the performance cliff. And the penalties are something like 8-second penalty per lap. Alright, she's going into the pits in 9th. And Anthony is fighting, holding on to 12th. Or Gomez is fighting, holding on to 12th. And there we go. She's done refueling, and her tire changed, no mistakes. She pulls out in 13th, 14th, which is Evans, is way behind. So now we're running 11th and 13th. We all both have excess fuel. We have, was it 7-8 laps to go? 70% tire wear on Gomez. I might want to pull him back just to maintain the tires, but otherwise we are looking to be in a pretty good position. Gomez came back from a collision, which, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, Sabado was 113 behind the leader. He spent a lot of time in the pits. They must have had massive mistakes there, or whatever part they damaged. Rogers and Chu are way behind as well. Marquetta is in the pits, 119 behind. Vaninen, 112 behind. Yeah, we have things pretty well locked up for at least 14th. Unless something drastic happens, we're not going to fall much further behind, unless, of course, we crash out, which is entirely possible. And Gomez he's less than a second off the pace. Anthony is way ahead of the pace. And so we have 63% tire where we're on lap 23. We have this lap and 6 more laps. We have, yeah, I think his tire wear is going to be all right. We are going to put her on high. Although with that said, she is... No, we're going to put her on high. I'm going to want to hold off on doing anything with Gomez. We're still sitting 11th and 13th. Dreyfus is in 12th. And what I'm going to do, we are going to try to get ahead of Dreyfus. Come on, Anthony. Overtake like your life depends on it. Although, don't overtake or don't take chances where you end up, yeah, crashing out. That's not going to work. And Gomez is in 10th. Anthony's in 12th. Someone... Looks like Santa Ana is in the pits. We're still holding off Dreyfus. We're in a pretty good position. Things are looking really well for us, although I don't want to tempt fate. And it looks like 5 laps remaining. Looks like the leader is coming up upon us, so if we happen to get... Oh, Gomez dropped to 11th. Dreyfus got around him, and... Oh, he's fallen behind. Oh, 12th place. Actually, no. That's 15th. Hello, Sabado. But, yeah, Gomez drops to 12th. Dreyfus jumps ahead. Anthony jumps ahead as well. We have 51% to the tires, 77% to the tires. You know what? You can probably push. I want to avoid doing too much damage to the tires for Gomez. Let's jump ahead to Anthony. Come on. We got Dreyfus ahead of us. 4 laps remaining. Edda Jones-Dottier is really pushing ahead. Wow. She's there. 2nd and 3rd place is here. Gerard Engja. Beauchamp's 8th place. Wow. He's not having a good race. Gomez is still 12th. Although with that said, where is 13th? 13th is 133 seconds behind the leader. Wow. Yep. The best we can probably do is maybe 10th. So what we are going to do... Oh. Who got the blue flag? Go Anthony. Although... Yep, alright. Sabado was blue flag, but for some reason... Anthony couldn't capitalize on it. Drop down to neutral. We have 6 laps of fuel. 27, 28, 29. You know what? You go on overtake. What's your car condition like? Ooh, suspension is... Front wing is rough. 4 laps of fuel. Let's go to high. Now it looks like Dreyfus is ahead, and they're not holding back. Who's up next? El Sadat is about 15 seconds ahead, so that's unfortunate. But 11th and 12th is a pretty good position to finish in. If we wanted to, we could just hold back and just go on neutral. And neutral, it wouldn't really matter. 2 laps remaining. And we could very well be passed, so... let's go on an attack. An attack. Try to get past Dreyfus. We got lots of fuel. Tenth place. Yeah, that's the thing. You do your best races when you're racing at 1 speed. There is another YouTuber who does a lot of F1. In most of his series, he ran it on like 3 speed, and he got to a point in his series where he was at risk of losing his job. And so he focused on the next race to the point where oh wow, his tires are dropping. Let's go back down to neutral. Your tire's good. But what ended up happening is he spent an entire race basically 1 speed, nursing the drivers, paying very close attention, and he pulled out, it was either a win or a good position, and he saved his job because he was paying attention, he was focusing on the race, he was doing what he needed to do to keep his job. And yeah, if he would have definitely guaranteed lost the job, lost the team, and had to start off with a new team or get hired by another team in order to be able to continue. But yeah, pretty much if you want to have the best performance, you want to be running at 1 speed. There's no point, no reason to be running at 2 or 3 speed. Unless you just want the game to simulate things. Are we going to? This is the final lap. Overtake. Just go for it. And we're not going to get past Dreyfus. And there we go. 11th and 12th position. We stayed on the pace lap. And that is the tire history. That was impressive for Gomez. Went 12 laps on softs, 12 laps on softs. They were running down to the rims on the right there at the end, but we managed to pull out a 2-stop strategy, even though we had to come in the pits on like the 6th lap. That was awesome. Quite impressive there. And then Anthony had plenty of tire life left in her tires for the end there. But overall, it was people going into the pits. It was people struggling right there. Who had crashed out? Is Vaninen and Marquetta? Was it? A couple people crashed out there right at the end. Probably them two, I think. Anyway, let's jump back out and scrutineering. And no rules broken. And so 11th and 12th, we pick up 10 and 9 points each. We have a drive-through penalty by Andre Sabado. Oh, was that? Did he get the penalty because he hit us? And then Vaninen got a drive-through penalty, and Nick Chu got a drive-through penalty as well. Nice. And Sabado, even though he came 14th, got the fastest lap. So a couple extra points right there. We were on target for 75K. That is nice. We are now sitting in, wow, tied for 13th place with 15 points. Nick Chu is 2 points ahead of us. That is awesome. We're 25 points behind the leader. That is, oh yes, indeed. Jean-Pierre Girard, 40 points. Interesting. So, about that. Where does that put us in the team standings? 8th place, 30 points. We're ahead of Octane Racing. We were tied for 9th, or no, we were tied for 8th with Octane Racing. We pulled ahead with that, with Faith Anthony and Andre Gomez. Completely unexpected, because Anthony is kind of crap. And Anthony Gomez, or Andre Gomez, is alright. He's pretty decent, or decent enough at least. But other than that, Firebird is up there at the top. Wow. This is a first. Usually it's Garuda at the top with Ja and Bosha coming 1-2. Wish there was a video game where I could play as Silver Racing's manager. SB Racing have found themselves in the midfield. They'll be hoping for more in the future. Hey, we like the midfield. Midfield means points. Points means a decent position. Although, with that said, we do not want to achieve too much of a victory, too much of a place ahead, because at the end of the season, like we're 8th place right now. Odds are, when it comes time next season, the chairman says, where do you want the targeted is going to be? The better you do, the better you're expected to do in the next season. And since this is a building season, next year is probably going to be a building season, and maybe season 3 is going to be a building season. I don't have any expectations that we're going to challenge for the cup in the future. Really good result at Munich today, but we gotta keep pushing for a win. Fairly average performance. No, it's not an average performance. Not an average performance. This was pretty good. Faith Anthony, 11th place. Not likely ever going to really happen unless you are paying attention to your drivers and you do something decent with them. Andre Gomez could have probably done a lot better had he not clipped or been clipped by Sabado, but that is how it happens sometimes. So, Andre Gomez's morale increases 20%. Faith Anthony up 20%. They're doing pretty decent, and ouch. He apparently has a busted neck. Driving position can't be helping. Fitness minus 10. Time remaining 8 weeks. Wow. Alright about that. Morale. Yeah, neither of them are really gaining any improvement to their skills, which is unfortunate. We get 30% improvement to our happiness for coming in 6th place. Oh yes, in the teams. That is right. 6th place, 30%. So we're gonna be right back up there. Unfortunately, I cannot ask for more money. 1 time per race. Team marketability up plus 1.33%. Sweet. And our total income for the race minus $447,000. Oh yes, indeed. We saved $60,000 for the financial skills. We have $710K for our sponsors, indeed. And yeah, travel costs $70,000. HQ upkeep, to be expected. Race designer, yeah, indeed. But that's pretty good. We're losing only less than $500,000 per race. So with 4 races remaining, or with 8 races remaining, that's about $4 million we need to set aside. Unless we get some better sponsor deals, then things happen a little better. Wow, some decent points there for pole position and fastest lap. It's like 2 points each. Yeah, about that. And the European Racing Series. Yeah, so we came in... where is the... There's no specific team. Alright, well, I'll take his word for it. But yeah, 11th and a 12th place finish does mean a good placement. So, let's jump out of there. And with that said, our drivers are 8th. Although that could have dropped due to Gomez's neck. Anyway, our job is definitely secure. And... Alright, drivers. Ooh. Car condition update. Minus 47%. Total time to fix 30 hours. That is nice. Last time around it was 41 hours, so that is something. Interview with JTV Sport. Do I want to? I hate these interviews. Let's do it. Andre Sabado was hit by Andre Gomes during the race. Do you have a message for the Brazilian driver? Hey, he hit me. He got the drive-through penalty. It was a racing incident. Both the drivers were at fault. I think that Andre was at fault. Oh God. Both our drivers are Andre. Which is this one referring to? Although I think this has to do with Sabado. Yep, new personality trait added. Offended. How dare you? 50 weeks. Driver won't even discuss terms with you. I don't care. Don't care. Neck issues. I got some neck problems. The doctor says it's not too serious, but it'll take a little while to recover. He has a dodgy neck. Yep, minus 10. Unfortunately, you can't have your reserve driver fill in for your driver. You'd actually have to give him a promotion. You'd have to demote your main driver to a reserve driver, which pisses them off. They really like it. And then when they get over the neck, they get... Yeah, you have problems. Yeah, about that. Contract offer accepted. Contract looks good to me. Shall we sign the deal? Sure. So she's delighted by the status. Cost per race 77, so she's neutral on that. Contract length delighted. Signing on fee delighted or neutral. And race bonus 60,000 for first place. Yeah, she's delighted by that. We will sign her. And we are going to sign her for this. And the break clause of 274k. We save 13,000 for that, so we only spend 261,000. And the new cost per race is going to be old cost per race, new cost per race is 371. Ooh, nice. Yep. And now we have Frankie Kinney on with us as a reserve. We're paying a little bit extra per race for her, but she is driver details. She is a pay driver. If she drives in the race, her sponsors gives us 219k. Otherwise, if she takes part in practice, and because she has a 14 feedback score, she is going to be driving in practice. Therefore, we're going to get 109.5 off of her every race. Nice. Over $800,000 over the rest of the season. Plus, we have her for a 32-month contract. So, yeah. This is, if we were to compare her to Andre Gomes, his feedback is a 13. So, even if we were to get a better feedback driver, She is controversial. Home race hero. Oh yeah, pay driver. That is what you want to see. I'm fired? What are you thinking? This is ridiculous. I thought we were going to try to win things together. Now I know that was all a lie. Screw you, SB. Screw you. You were a reserve driver. If you were paying me over $100,000 to drive as a pay driver, then yeah, I'd keep you on. But she has better feedback. Plus she is paying me. As long as she drives in practice, she's paying her salary. Although with that said, if I were to promote her to a main driver position, I'd be making $219K per year. Or per race, not per year. And yeah, awesome. I'm so glad to have joined you here at SB Racing. You know what? I might, once Faith Anthony's contract expires, I might put you on as a main driver. You're going to be probably atrocious, but yeah. Really looking forward to my first race. Actually, ooh. GMA. Points for top 8. Yeah, if you don't place in the top 8, you don't get any points, so, you know, she'd be gravy all the way. Kinney snapped up by SB Racing. SB Racing have taken a gamble on untested rookie Frankie Kinney. The Australian driver is a newcomer to the European Racing Series, and team bosses will be hoping that she adapts swiftly to her new surroundings. As a new reserve driver for SB Racing, Kinney will be hoping for a chance to impress in practice. Who knows, said the 35-year-old. Maybe I can show that I'm good enough to be promoted. And new wages were rumored to be somewhere in the region of $777,000 per year. Indeed, that is nice. So we have that, and other than that, car repair complete. We're going to advance time for the car repair to be done. Car repair is finished. Let's jump back to the car. And now what we want to focus on next is getting the reliability of this. Actually, that's not going to be a problem. Getting the performance of these up. Let's shift resources. Nope, I'm going to focus on the reliability. So what we can do is we can fit the new gearbox onto Andre Gomez's, and we want, yep, nice, awesome. How does that fit us? We're 9th place in top speed. We are still 10th place in acceleration, but looks like we are rising up through the grid, so that is good overall. Anything else we want to take care of before we wrap things up for this episode? We have 5 weeks remaining to our scouting facility. That'll be nice. It'll unlock a few more. I'm probably not going to hire any other drivers if we happen to find another decent pay driver. And that's the thing. The pay drivers, they tend not to have very good stats. And there's a reason. It's because their sponsors will pay for them to drive. So yeah, when you're paying to have someone drive, there's a reason. It's because they're crap. Anyway, at this point in time, I'm going to take a break here, and we will continue with more Motorsport Manager in the next episode. Coming up is the Milan GP in 23 days. Other than that, thank you for joining me for this episode of Motorsport Manager. Thank you for watching. My name is Scott for SP Gaming. And as always, have a good day.